Hey, what's going on? In this video, I'm going to show you how to come up with email ideas that make you a ton of money for your high ticket coaching business, for your e-commerce business, or whatever is it that you're selling. And just so you know, I'm not talking out of my ass here. I've done this multiple and multiple times. I've written emails that make a lot of money. Just this one came out not that long ago, literally yesterday. I wrote two emails for this offer, which is a $27 offer, and he made $17,000 for the client and booked 24 calls. This is a low ticket offer. So this number might not seem like a lot, like it's not numbers that would change your life. But if you do the math, that is an average of 8,600 per email. So that's two emails written. And this is the front end revenue, which means that out of these 24 calls, there will be people ascended into high ticket programs that range between 2,000, 9,000, and even up to $30,000 trainings. But yeah, and this is not the only one. This is not my first rodeo. Like if you can see here, I have this one here, $500,000 Black Friday. On this other campaign, we got 3,500 registrants for a promo. And yeah, we sold tickets, a bunch of tickets to a live event. On this one, yeah, 600,000 for a challenge, 100 grand on this one. Uh, yeah, 80K, 50K, 230,000, 140K, 105. Yeah, so this is not my first audio. That's the point here. So I want to show you exactly how I will go about finding ideas to send to your email list, because this is not the first thing that I gotta tell you. This is not about sending emails that are spammy or hey, buy my thing, it's 50% off, or hey, one off one, or whatever. That's not how you sell on email. I mean, you can do it once in a while, but the thing is, if you do it repeatedly, you burn your list. Like people are in your email, but they do not want to be sold in a sense. They love to buy, but they do not want to be sold. So the way we do it is by using entertainment or infotainment, as the great Ben Settle calls it. And infotainment is pretty much combining entertainment with information and then making people want to buy. So you educate them by giving them novel ideas, new ways of thinking about something, and so they want to buy your products. This is how you don't burn your list. This is how you can get away by sending emails every single day, because if you send an email every day that is entertaining, people will want to read it. And that's the whole idea, right? Like we want to get people addicted to your emails. Um, we want to get people in a way, yeah, like they see your name on the inbox, they will want to read it. That's what we want to do here. So yeah, I want to show you real quick exactly how I go about ideas and how I generate unique hooks, and without having to copy somebody else. So now that we got the part out of the way where it's like no discounts, no 50% off emails, no spam emails. Now, what is it like? What is it that we send? So the way I like to go about it, so I make it easier, is unique mechanism of problem, unique mechanism of solution. Just understand these two, and then you will be able to come up with unlimited ideas. So unique mechanism of the problem is, what is the unique problem that your audience is facing right now? And then unique mechanism of the solution, what is the unique mechanism of your solution? How does your solution solves the problem of your audience in a very unique way? So unique mechanism of the problem, it's usually, you have to describe the problem and justify why they haven't been able to solve it yet. Even if they read books, even if they've gone through programs, even they bought all their supplements or whatever, and you have to justify it, right? You have to explain it why. Sometimes it's because other programs or other products do not address the main root of the problem they're facing. So the unique mechanism of your solution has to address that pretty quick, and that's the whole idea of it. So if you understand this, if you can explain these two very well, if you can explain them really well, Then you can move on to the next step, which is asking yourself, what is this like? And what is this like is simply an exercise that I like to do to correlate things back to my audience. So by correlation, I mean I can tell them a story about XYZ, and it's something so familiar to them already is that when I tell them about this, it clicks, and then I can relate it back to my product, which is going to make the sale a lot easier. One example is, let's say that my unique mechanism on my solution, UMOS, it is a, let's say that is a program. Let's see. Um, yeah, so let's say that it is a weight loss program with minimalistic routine training. So what that means is instead of you becoming a bodybuilder, you do a minimalistic way where you can put on muscle by doing the minimum amount of time at the gym. And and so when it comes to the unique mechanism of the problem of this, right? Let's say that we're just thinking out loud here. When it comes to this, is that when it comes to fitness, is that there is so many videos on YouTube. There is so much information out there. And the problem is like you don't know what to do, you know? And if you're trying to figure it out yourself, it's pretty hard because you will be doing exercises that maybe you shouldn't be doing. You're gonna be eating the wrong way. You're gonna like be wasting your time, and you're gonna be, unsatisfied with your results. And maybe you're going to give up because you're not seeing any progress, or for whatever reason, right? Like you just or injure yourself. So the unique mechanism of my solution is that I found a way to do only 3 or 5 exercises and spend 30 minutes at the gym. This is just an example, right? And this is literally a hack for you to build muscles. So when I ask myself, what is this like? So if it's if it's a if it's a hack, it's literally like Nintendo cheat codes. So Nintendo cheat codes. Okay, why do I say Nintendo cheat codes? Because when you think about if they play video game, if these people, right, that I'm gonna be talking to have played video games before, they'll understand this concept pretty well, right? Cheat codes is when you have a combination, when you have keywords, when you have keywords I mean keys that you can do on your controls. And when you do that, you can unlock superpowers, or you can skip levels, or you become stronger, and you can literally skip the line, go ahead and get better. I mean, skip the line entirely. And if I tell them about this, I can easily sell them this because I can be like, do you remember the cheat codes they used to play or they used to use when you were playing video games? Well, that thing, gave you an unfair advantage, right? And it allowed you to pass other people. Well, this muscle building program is literally the cheat codes of the health industry because I pack only the things that work and will allow you to get ahead of your competition. You see what I did there, right? Hey, but if you want these cheat codes, you have to get this program. You have to sign up for this. Now click here and get it now. And then your sales page should do the rest. Now the other thing I mean we can continue going with ideas is here. So what is this like? Going on this example. So unique mechanism of the problem, too much info, uh 3 exercises to spend 30 minutes and build muscle. So another idea that is really popular out there is the 80-20 rule. 80-20 rule is literally, what it sounds like, 20% of your efforts will deliver 80% of your results, or 80%, whatever, like, it's something like that. You can literally use that idea to explain something like this, right? Hey, in fitness, there is 20% of the efforts that you do that will deliver 80% of the results. The problem is that most people don't know what they are. And that's what I figure out in this program. I figure out the 20% or more like the 10% of things that will deliver 90% of your results, allowing you to only spend 30 minutes at the gym with 3 exercises per day, right? So this is the compound formula or whatever they call it. You can use that to correlate it and sell a program like this. Another one could be, let's see, let's continue thinking. So the other way I like to think about ideas, right, is, or something I see people struggle a lot is that they they try to they're looking for ideas when they need them the most. And I think that just like for client getting or anything like that, like you want to get a client when you don't need it. That's the best time to get a client, right? Or so with ideas, it's the same thing. You want to get ideas when you don't need them. So you want to like sit down at a coffee shop and just get creative and start thinking like, how can I sell this thing? How can I literally, how can I use stories and sell this thing, right? So again, thinking about this, too much information, 3 exercises to spend 30 minutes at the gym and build a muscle. The other way I like to do it, right? I mean, this is just thinking about things that are in my mind right now. But the other way you can do this is by going into subscribing to emails and subscribing to news aggregators or looking at the news. So let's look at the news right now. Let's look at what's going on in the world. And yeah, and these are news are horrible, but we want to do news today. Hmm. Let's see. What we're looking for is fascinating ideas that everybody's talking about. Let's see. See. Hmm. See, we find some cool. So I wasn't having much luck where I was looking. So what I like to do as well is I subscribe to this thing called the Morning Brew, and they literally send me idea. I mean, literally send me what is going on in the world every single morning. And I just read that and I get ideas from there. So check this out. Let's see. Markets, tap into lithium boom. Elon Musk changes his tune to advertisers. The lithium boom. Oh crap. Look at this. Hmm. Golden goose. Let's see if I find anything interesting here to sell that idea of weight loss. Yeah, this is a good idea, right? Hey, avocados about get expensive, right? Um, let's say that your program not only it's a minimalistic program, right? But it's not just about working out, like you only also provide them nutrition. It is a good idea, right? Mangoes and avocados from Mexico are on pause, right? Hey, XY seafood is about to get mad expensive, yada yada. And you know what? It reminds me of what a lot of people think it takes to build a nice physique. People think it's really expensive, but the truth is, with the minimalistic program, we can literally get away by spending only $30 a week on food and healthy foods, right? And if you want to see how it works, then you can click here. We can literally help you put on muscles with the minimalistic diet, minimalistic workout, and boom, buy my thing. Let's see what else is out there. Mortgage rates. Hundreds of people died during the of Major League Baseball. Let's see what else is out there. And the other thing you can do is subscribe to other email lists and do not take their word by word thing. Just take ideas and try to like, adjust them to your offer in a sense, right? Let's see, for example. Mm. This guy always has amazing ideas, to be honest with you. Power feed. Home Depot just made a shocking mistake. What the fuck? There you go. So Home Depot is replacing, North Florida has replaced all its regular checkouts for self-checkouts, right? Um, this is so unrelated to what the offer that we just made up here. But the way I would sell this is I will talk about this because this is interesting. Hey, did you notice that you figure out like you will never see a person at Home Depot again? Like you will never interact with the customer. Just sensationalism, of course. They just started to replace, and yeah, like they are automating everything, self-checkout. Hey, and you know what this reminds me of? Like, hey, all these companies are going the minimalistic way. They want to make and become more efficient, right? They want to become more efficient with their resources and their time. They want to minimize spend and whatever, right? And you know what this reminds me of? The most intelligent way to get fit. You know, in the past, you had to train like Arnold Schwarzenegger and spend whatever amount of hours at the gym. You had to eat fried chickens every single day. You had to take all these supplements and you had to like do whatever amount of sets and ego lift. And today, you can get away with the minimalistic routine that I created for you. It's only 3 workouts, and you can just do them in 30 minutes and get results like this person, this person, and this person. Do you want to see how it works? Click here. Well, you see how we are entertaining and also selling? Like this is indirect selling, but it freaking works. Let's see if we might find another one. Mm, yeah, drugs and dragons. What? Okay, another one here. Let's see. Add it all. Mm. Which restaurant in North America theaters? 200 reports always incidents come to light. Tony Awards celebrate the best worldwide. Let's see. All right, so I think that that covers it all. Again, ask yourself what is this like? Understand the unique mechanisms of your offer, then find ways to communicate it in a fun, interesting way. Usually, ideas that are universally understood by people, and then correlate that back to your offer. That is literally how you know, fry people's brains and make them buy. Peace.